Jacob Wall is in a little bit of trouble. Now, for those who are not familiar with Wall, he is known as a blundering conservative who has tried all manners of half baked political schemes that ended up backfiring spectacularly in his face. It's awesome. So now he has just been due to be arraigned on a felony charge next month, according to court records. Now, it's a felony charge. As the Daily Beast reported early on Wednesday, Wall and a former business partner are both wanted on a warrant signed in Riverside County on August 19th. Now, let me correct that. They were wanted. That warrant was recalled after Wall had appeared in court on Wednesday to address it. Now, he was released on his own recognizances until October 24th, which then he will be arraigned on a charge of unlawful sale of securities, according to prosecutors. Now, what did they do? Well, the Daily Beast explains that Wall and Johnson are alleged to have unlawfully sold securities at one of Wall's financial companies, Montgomery Assets. Now, remember, Wall is a pretty young guy. So he's essentially a young, stupid teenager, right? Not saying that all teenagers are stupid. Calm down, people, right? But I'm saying that Wall himself is not a smart person. He's kind of an idiot, as you can, see when you look at his record. So now, let me give you a quote here from the Daily Beast and the warrant application. In 2016, Wall and Matthew Johnson represented themselves as members of a company called Montgomery Assets. On July 27, 2016 through August 27 of 2016, Wall and Johnson offered for sale unqualified securities in violation of California Corporations Code 25-1110 or 110, which has a 3-year statute of limitations and must be told by the issuance of an arrest warrant. So that is fairly clear. They broke the law, and they were to get arrested. So this guy, alleged criminal, but again, also idiot. Though I guess it's kind of par for the course. So let me give you some of the harebrained schemes that he had tried to think up. Now, apparently, Wall in 2018 had teamed up with Washington lobbyist Jack Berkman for an insane press conference in which they tried to basically smear Robert Mueller, who was the special counsel during the Russia investigation, with a fake sexual assault scandal. Now, these guys were caught trying to recruit people who worked under Mueller to basically come up with these smears for money. Hey, we're going to pay you X amount of dollars to come out and basically allege Robert Mueller of sexual harassment so that we can, of course, tarnish his image in the public. I'm not exactly sure what the end goal was, of course, to hurt Robert Mueller, etc., which, of course, ended up not really being that big of a thing. And it's ridiculous the length that they tried to go. And it ended up blowing up in their face. Now, the pair also attempted to make a similar allegation against Democratic presidential hopeful Pete Buttigieg. So they go after Buttigieg as well. Now, that was foiled after the Daily Beast obtained audio of Wall and Berkman trying to pressure a potential victim into making a false allegation against Buttigieg. Now, I'm no Buttigieg fan. I'm not feeling the Buttigieg, right? But man, that is a disgusting, horrible smear, and ridiculous. Now, this isn't the only thing that he has done. He has also, back in February, faked a death threat against himself, and then reported it to the Minneapolis police. I remember covering that story. A ridiculous death threat. And this summer, a phone number associated with Wall was also used to threaten a former GOP campaign worker. Now, to be fair, Wall says, I wasn't involved on that one. Well, how'd your phone number get there? Oh, that's weird. But anyway, look, he appears to be not very smart and to keep getting himself in trouble. And the California charge against Wall, by the way, dates back to his pre-political career in finance. Now, when he was in finance, he basically tried to screw people out of their money. Investigators with the National Futures Association had looked into operations of another Wall company after a client complained that Wall claimed to have rapidly increased the client's $75,000 investment to $89,000. Ooh, that's a good return, right? It's a very decent return. Now, the client says, great, holy crap, I cashed in. I guess now I'm going to cash out. When he tried, Wall sent back roughly half of it, about $44,000. Wait, where'd the rest of his money go? Wall probably lost it. I don't know what happened to it. Nobody knows what happened to it except Jacob Wall. And now it's even more funny. The investigation also noted in a report that Wall's promotional materials for the company claimed that Wall had 9 years of trading experience. Now think about that, right? Again, Wall's a pretty young guy, right? He's not even in his 20s, or wasn't in his 20s back in 2016 when this happened. So 9 years, that would mean that he's been trading since about 8 or 9 years old. But you'd have to be some sort of super genius with money to do that. I'm not saying those people don't exist, but based on what I've seen from Jacob Wall, he's definitely not one of those super geniuses. Not a very smart person. Now, Wall, after that investigation, withdrew from the NFA and eventually received a lifetime ban. Banned. Wow. Wall has also faced other consequences over his financial work. In 2017, the Arizona Corporation Commission ordered Wall to pay nearly $33,000 in restitution, as well as an additional $5,000 for alleged violations of securities law. A commission spokeswoman told the Arizona Republic in November of 2018 that Wall had not made any payments on the money that he owed under the fine. So, Arizona, California, how is this boy not in jail? I don't understand. He's not that old. He is now in his 20s. But he has been a lifelong criminal. Just like Donald Trump and all the other right-wing scammers that rose along with him. Why? It's because crap attracts flies. And Donald Trump, giant piece of crap. The people around him, scammers. Sebastian Gorka, he's like hawking these memory pills or something like that, like Alex Jones, right? Then you got this guy doing alleged securities fraud. Again, scammers attract other scammers. It's amazing. Now, part of me has a little bit of hope, though, right? That maybe if he gets punished enough, that he starts to and grows up, that he learns from his mistakes and actually does become a better person later in life. There is that chance, there is that hope. He's still got time. But so far, based on what I've seen, doesn't look too likely.